2K Sports. This is all right, let's take a look at some numbers for Kevin Porter.
And he slipped a little bit in terms of his defense in the past 10 games. You can see his steal numbers have dipped. He isn't playing with the same assertiveness that he had been. His coach has got to get through to him.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Rollins in a shooting guard. And for Boston, White and Brown are the wingmen. Then it's Sam Hauser. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. In the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Rollins, defended by Hauser. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title card.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Brown finds White. 6 on the shot clock. Queta sinks that one from the post. Queta's gotten his second bucket of the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Spins. Scores off the spins.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Pritchard with it. Now Porter defending. White for 3. It's hauled in by Rollins.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The shot. They grab their own miss.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to Hauser. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. He can fit in defensively. He could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. Here's Rollins. Following the bucket by Boston. White with the steal. The finish! Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Outstanding play by White that time. He just took off and got up and down in a heartbeat.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Tillman's checked in for Queta. Boucher comes in for Hauser. Walsh is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Milwaukee also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in for Kuzma. Walsh can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 6. Jackson with it. Now guarded by White. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
White. Here's Walsh. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Pritchard's checked in for White. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Porter, the pass to Jackson. Back to Porter. There's the three. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
The drive by Simons, and that one is hammered home.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Here's Rollins. That'll count. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy.
They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Bucks trail by 3. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Jackson out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Pritchard. To the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
You know, Clark, last season saw the passing of Junior Bridgman, who played 10 seasons with the Bucks and whose jersey hangs in their rafters.
Yeah, he was a consistent, reliable scorer and just a quality teammate as well. But his legacy extends far beyond what he did in his 10-year career, which was quite impressive. His legacy as a businessman, philanthropist, community leader was, in many ways, unparalleled. Just a terrific guy and a great loss to Louisville, to the basketball family, but also to humanity. He was a shining star in all that he did for others.
Changes for Boston. Brown comes in for Tillman, and it's White in for Simons. Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Trent. Pritchard surviving the D, and here's Brown for 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Porter against Pritchard. Outside for Green. The 3 ball, and it's Boucher with the rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Bucks trail by 4. Green finds Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Back to you, VA.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pritchard gets it to go. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, It's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Some changes for Boston. Cadis checked in for Boucher. Hauser comes in for Walsh. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Turner, he's checked in for Sims. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Here's Rollins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Really good vision by Trent Jr. He's not a guard who piles up a bunch of assists. It's a part of his game, though, he continues to work on and get better at it.
Kuzma against Brown. There's a screen. Pass to White from downtown. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Portis for three. Drops in the three.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Brown passes to Queta. And here's Simons. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. There's 31 seconds left in the second. Here's Rollins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kuzma. To the wing on the left. Shoots. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Outside, Brown. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And grant the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
We got a second now to check out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the field goal percentage leaders. Fifth on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Their backcourt, Pritchard. Oh, come on, Giannis! Unreal!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Brown passes to Hauser. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Porter in the post, defended by Pritchard. Porter's shot is off.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Brown against Kuzma. Right side Brown. On the wing, Hauser. White for three. On target from range. White's got 8 points.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
And then Porter with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Boucher's checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Hauser. Milwaukee also changed it up. Sims comes in for Turner, and it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Left side Pritchard, pass to Walsh. Here's Boucher. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Knocks down the long K. Walsh has got 6. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And finished off by Boucher.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And here's Brown for 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston out in front. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Bucks, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. On the wing, Simon, guarded by Trent. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. It down.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Takes one from 10 feet, and it's Simons missing.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Trent up top. Now Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Trent to tie it up. Rebounded by Pritchard. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Simons. 18 feet out. Shot's no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
The three is in.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cadis checked in for Tillman. Hauser comes in for Boucher. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Walsh. And it's White in for Simons. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Book it! It goes!
Huge points from Porter Jr. Fearless in big moments.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And Brown rising high for the finish.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Oh, it doesn't go. Boston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Turner with a rebound. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Look from Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and it's Rollins in for Green. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Porter.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Brown inside. Jackson on him. Hey, Brown in traffic.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented. at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Free throw good. Brown.
Boy, the and one is big, making this now a two-possession game.
It's stolen. And here's Pritchard. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the take. Played through the contact and scored.
Antetokounmpo. It's good.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner, and it's Kyle Kuzma in for Jackson. Now on to Kuzma. Shoots a 3. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Portis outside. And the 3 misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And he nails it. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the